Hey there, welcome to Crochet Basics 101. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to crochet the chain stitch step by step for beginners. Grab your yarn and hook and let's crochet together. So you will need any weight for acrylic yarn. I'm using a 5.5mm hook, which is what this yarn calls for. You will need some scissors, and then I just have other items here to show you. Depending on the project, you will need a needle to weave in. There's this type with a little bent end, which is usually used for like plushies and things like that. And then there's just your basic needle, which is what we normally use for other crochet projects like blankets, garments, washcloths, pretty much anything. And then we have the stitch marker, and this is used to keep track of rows or beginning or ending stitches. It just depends on the crocheter's preference, how they like to use it. This is essential for beginners. We'll talk more about that in the next episode, which will be when we learn how to single crochet. So we're going to start a chain stitch. So grab your yarn with your tail on either side. It really doesn't matter. You're going to take a little bit of a loop, flip it over like that so that one part of the yarn crosses the other. You're going to take the loop and lay it down and then pull that up while grabbing this, and then you have a little knot there. So this may be too big for your hook, and that's fine because I'm going to show you what to do. You'll take your hook, place it into that loop, and then just pull on one of the ends to pull it tight to your hook. That's how you make a slip knot and attach it to your hook. So now we're going to begin chaining, which is essential for most crochet projects, especially anything worked flat. So to chain, you're going to take your yarn, wind it around your hook. So you're going over, yarn over, grab that yarn with your hook, and just pull that through. So that is our first chain. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to yarn over and pull through. That's our second chain. One more time, yarn over and pull through. So we have 3 chains. Let's do a couple more. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Sometimes it helps to say that in your head when you do it too. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through. So we have a little chain here. And it's best to count your chains as you make them, but if you ever do lose count, this is all you have to do. The loop that is on your hook does not ever count as a stitch. It's just there. I'm going to take my hook out for a moment just to explain this better to you. So we have this little chain that we made, and you can see this is the loop that held my hook. So I'll just place it there. Now you can see we have these little stitches that look like V's, which are the chains we just made. So each V is a chain. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chains. So if you ever forget to count or you lose track, you can always go back and count the V's. I wouldn't recommend that if your chain is extremely long. I would just start over at that point, but that is how you can count your chains. So let's make a few more. So we have 7. Let's go to 20. We're going to yarn over, pull through. That's 8. Yarn over, pull through. That is 9. Yarn over, pull through. 10. Yarn over, pull through. That's 11. Yarn over, pull through. 12. Yarn over, pull through, 13, yarn over, pull through, 14, yarn over, pull through, 15, yarn over, pull through, 16, yarn over, pull through, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And that is our chain. Hopefully you found this helpful. And I would say just keep practicing this, especially if you are seeing that some of your chains are looser than others. That's just, you have to practice finding the right tension, basically. So as you can see, mine are pretty similar. I mean, this one looks a little bigger than the rest. I may have just crocheted it a little looser, but overall, it looks like a pretty good chain. Congratulations on making your very first chain. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos of this series. And once you master this Crochet Basics series, I do have another series on my channel called Stitch Flicks, where we do more advanced crochet stitches. So be sure to check that out when you feel more comfortable with crochet. All right, I will see you in the next video featuring the single crochet. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're here.